In previous topic, we discussed about the different survey. In that, we discussed about the drainage study. Okay, so drainage study, it is basically for the removal of surface water which comes over the pavement surface. Okay, so that is what the disposal of surplus water. The water involved may be precipitation falling on the road, surface runoff from the adjacent land, seepage water moving through the subsurface channel, or moisture rising by capillary action. So these all which overcomes under the drainage study of pavement. The main component of drainage study will be fixing the grade line of the road, design of the pavement, and design of the surface and subsurface drainage system. A realignment project to improve the horizontal alignment and vertical alignment. After that, the preparation and presentation of project document. In that, basically the three documents we required to complete the project, documents required, and which consist the project report, estimate, and the drawings. So what is project report? So project report include all data that is regarding the various surveys. Okay, that is the preliminary data, which is contain the topographical and geological features of the area, rainfall and temperature data. Next, road future, that is merits, demerits of alternative routes investigated. Reason for selecting the proposed route should be given. Next, road design and specification that include the fixation of grade line, high flood level, water table level, soil investigation data. If it is hilly road or embankment requiring retaining wall and design material, what a number of labors required and equipments required that for that particular pavement. Next, estimate basically two types: general abstract of cost and detail estimate. The general abstract of cost that gives the total cost of the scheme, that is the land acquisition, site clearance, earthwork, base, sub-base, bituminous work, cement concrete pavement, cross drainage, and other charges, quality control and work charges. Detail estimate then include the abstract of cost, estimate quantities, analysis of rate for items. Next, different types of drawings that required for that sanction of project, and that drawing include the prelim locality map and site plan that it shows the location of the road with respect to important towns and industrial center. Site plan that shows the proposed project road with important physical features such as river, hill tank, railway lines. Land acquisition plan. These maps are required for the land acquisition proceeding. Again, next one is the plan and longitudinal section. That plan and longitudinal section for 1 kilometer length of the road should be shown on a single drawing sheet as far as possible. That plan at the top and longitudinal section at the bottom over that sheet. Plan will show the center line of the road, existing structure, drainage ways, intersecting roads, railway lines, electric and telephone cables, benchmarks, and contours. And longitudinal section should show the profile of the proposed road. Next, checklist for the highway project. So these are the various documents we required, or the list of the documents for the complete project. Okay, so the first one is preliminary data. In that we required what is the name of the work and its scope. Next, authority and plan provision. Next, history and geography of the climate. Next, road features. In that, route selection, alignment, environmental factors, cross-sectional elements, and traffic. This data we required in road features. Next, road design and specification. In that case, we required road design, pavement design, masonry work, and specifications. After that, we required a drainage facility. In drainage facility, we required the data high flood level, water table, seepage flow, surface drainage, again subsurface drainage, and cross drainage structure. These all include in drainage facility. Next one is material, labor, and equipment that required for the construction purpose. So equipment, material, and labor, that is the next point. After that, we required the estimate and schedule of rate and construction. So as you know, the estimate two types: the general abstract of work and detail estimate. And rates, that is schedule of the rate, and other the construction rates, that is construction programming. Okay, so these all that include in estimate and schedule of rates and construction. And the last one is project drawing, and that project drawing include all types of drawing, that is locality plan, site plan, land acquisition plan, longitudinal section, plan section, then typical cross drainage sheet, detailed cross section, cross drainage work. These all types of drawing we required for that project. Okay, some special consideration for the alignment of hill road. So the main factors to be considered while deciding the alignment of hill road are as follows. The first one is the length. The cost of construction of hill road per kilometer length is very high, so that the length of the road connecting two stations should be minimum as possible in case of hilly region, hilly roads. Next, altitude of the road. At lower altitude, large number of cross drainage works are required to be constructed, whereas at higher altitude, the road pavement may witness snowfall during the winter. So that is the altitude of the road. That is one thing should be considered. Next, geology of that hilly slope. Okay, so cutting through the soil hard rock is very expensive. So the alignment of the road may be avoid such area. Okay, so next, tunnels. Cutting of tunnels is very expensive. The long tunnels need ventilation as well as lightning arrangement. As far as possible, tunnels should be avoided. Next, valleys. Okay, so while deciding the alignment for crossing a river valley due to consideration should be given to avoid the construction of number of beaches. Okay, so during the valley you should be consider the construction of bridges, crossing of river valleys. Next, geometric standard. The alignment of the hill roads should be selected on the hill slope which easily provide geometric standard, gradient, curves, side distance, etc. And then last one is stability of slope. Okay, so that a stability of slope while deciding the alignment of hill roads, the slope should be stable and not very steep. The area is not prone to the landslide and settlement. Okay, so these are the various points that going to be considered during the selection of alignment in hill road. Okay, so this all about the topic of highway alignment. Okay, so in this topic we discuss the various points and what points to be remembered for highway alignment. The first thing is what is a basic requirement of an ideal alignment. So it should be short, it should be easy, it should be safe, and it should be economical. Next, various points of the route selection and highway location. Okay, so that highway should be away from these a different structure, maybe a railway line, water supply line. Okay, next, types of surveys to be conducted for the alignment. In that we discuss about the reconnaissance survey, ground reconnaissance survey, then preliminary survey, then final location survey, then traffic survey, then soil and material survey, then drainage survey. After that, we discuss about the preparation and presentation of project document. Um, in that, we discuss about the preliminary documents, road features, road design and specification. After that, we discuss about the types of drawings which are required for that particular project. That is site plan, land acquisition plan, cross section, and plan and longitudinal section, detailed cross section. So these various types of drawings which are required for the completion of project. Next, checklist for the highway project, report with all types, and some special consideration for the alignment of hill road with all points. So these all regarding the highway alignment, selection of route, and survey which required for the fixing of highway alignment. Thank you.